Buy me diamonds and rubies, I'm crazy about Bentleys.
Gucci dresses and... No, we're not doing that.
But it leads into, wine me and dine me. Bring those platinum rings. Because this is a video of our favourite things.
I'm so sorry about that awful intro. That was embarrassing.
Well, if you'd have fucking come in, we could have done it like rounds. Angela Lansbury would have come in with a solo. But this is going to be a video of...
our favourite and least favourite things right now.
It's like when Oprah does her favourite things. So it's that kind of level of content.
Yeah, we are that influential.
Right?
We're
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
what is it at the moment? May. So these are our favourite things as of the end of May 2016.
We were going to do 5 things that we love and then 5 things that we just think are absolute dickhole. But we thought 4 is probably a nicer number.
Just because we struggle with 5.
Just because we couldn't think of 5.
So one of my favourite things at the moment is a TV show called Orphan Black that we're watching. And if you haven't heard of Orphan Black, then you need to really reassess your life. It is a sci-fi TV show, but do not be scared of the word sci-fi because it's not like, ooh, let's go explore the galaxies and there's robots and aliens and...
It's about clones, so there is some sci-fi there. But you know what the funny thing is about Orphan Black is, if you watch it, you love it. I have not come across a single person who was like, oh yeah, I caught a few episodes and I wasn't into it. Like, it's just from the get-go.
I feel like nobody really knows about it, but if you do, everyone loves it.
I don't know why though it's not as advertised. I thought you were going to say a different TV show. Have you got another TV show in your favourites?
No, but I feel like now I know which one you're going to say.
Yes, and I thought you were going to say it, and I was about to launch into mine, but we'll continue about Orphan Black.
We're watching season 4 at the moment. The basic premise is, in the pilot episodes, there is this British woman in America. Where are they? Where is it? What state are they in?
Is it? No, I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway,
that's not important.
She's in America and she's a bit hard up for cash. She's not doing very well, and she's in the subway.
She's like a straight person.
And she sees a jumper, and she leaves all of her belongings on the side and jumps and kills herself. So she goes through her belongings and takes her stuff and looks in her purse, looks at this woman's ID, and realises that this woman looks exactly like her.
Well, she realises before when she sees her in person jump on the tracks.
So for a while you think, oh, maybe they're twins, but then this isn't really a spoiler because it's basically the premise of the entire show. But you find out that they're clones.
There's a few of them.
It just gets bigger.
And this one chick, Tatiana Maslany, plays all of them and she's incredible.
Because there's a few scenes which are very clever where there are quite a few of these clones. I won't say how many because that is a spoiler.
12.
But there's quite a few and they'll all talk to each other in the same scene and you just don't, you completely forget it's the same actress.
My one is a very similar show. It's up there in terms of money. It's called Can't Pay, Will Take It Away.
I knew you were going to do that.
Right, I'm really annoyed that you didn't also select this one. So this is it for TV shows. I'm not going to do more. But it's called Can't Pay, Will Take It Away, and I struggled with this for a long time. I say a long time. It was sort of half a day when I had my sort of moral high ground. But then I sort of abandoned that because it's so good. It's basically about bailiffs coming to repossess shit from people who are broke
and like evict people out of their homes for not paying
rent.
So
it is horrendous because it's people in like the worst moment of their lives.
But sometimes
broken down.
It's quite interesting though because sometimes you feel really sorry for the tenants. You think, oh, poor cow. And then sometimes you feel sorry for like the landlords because the tenants are just taking the absolute piss.
It's so good.
It's
like the first one we ever watched that just got us hooked. Let's not pretend like you are not totally obsessed with this show as well.
Oh, yeah,
we know the channel, it's on a UK TV network called Spike, and their stuff is so absolutely
trash,
depraved almost. So these guys turn up to repossess this bird's house, and she just stands on the front door. You can't come in, little pathetic man. Scum of the earth, you little...
Did you know we're bankrupt?
We're bankrupt. And then he like goes around the back and like breaks in the back. And then like she grabs him. Oh, can't touch me, hurts me. Calling the police, injured me. You've hurt me here. No, you've hurt me here. Scourge of society.
So he wants some paperwork to prove that she's bankrupt. So she goes upstairs, comes down, she goes, who's got the red faces now? And he goes, well, you have, because you just slapped yourself.
You smacked someone in the face. Should we do one that we're not into then?
Okay, should we do it that way? This isn't like a new thing, but it seems to be growing, and my hatred, I used to be able to like look past it, and now I just hate it. Like I hate it, and I see them everywhere. Minions, why won't they die?
Hang on though, but you watched that movie.
I haven't seen, no. Okay, so rewind. They first appeared in an animated movie called Despicable Me and a sequel, Despicable Me 2.
They're the Tic Tac things.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The Despicable Me movies are fine. They're quite cute. They're very nice children's movies, but Minions aren't really in them that so much. I don't know why. They've taken over like children's merchandise.
They've latched onto everything.
And then they had their own spin-off movie just called Minions, which I never watched because that's too much. But as far as I know, it was critically panned as just being bullshit, but probably made a fucking bomb at the box office. And it's now become like a thing on Facebook for like middle-aged mums to like post some kind of like witty joke with like a picture of a minion.
I mean, it's one of those things that doesn't even really register on my radar. It's like, what else?
I used to look past it, but it's really bugging me recently.
What else? Like Jeremy Kyle. What else is like low-level society, like scourge of the earth? Like Minions, like Jeremy Kyle, like Poundland. What else? You know, those kind of things that you just don't even really sort of think about because it's like, put it away in a box somewhere. I actually went into Poundland this afternoon. So something that I am not into at the moment is, and I'm actually really, really happy in this moment because you're wearing it. It's
what?
that fucking ring you purchased.
How rude.
Right, Nova bought this ring. Oh my god, it's so ugly. It's literally like Thai ladyboy, like Pat Butcher, like East End market.
Lick it. Lick it.
What did you do?
Lick it.
Ah.
There we go.
What did I just lick? Your ring?
Yes. No, I'm not taking
Give
it
me
off.
the ring.
No.
Precious. Precious.
Did you love that meme of
I did.
Gollum?
I did. It was Gollum looking into a bus and Precious was there.
That was funny.
Baby loves you, Precious. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing?
I'm really obsessed at the moment with this iPhone game. So,
You know we are so in tune because I've got an iPhone game as well.
so I'm just gonna.
Oh, no,
get it
it's
out.
not. Which it's either going to be one of two distressing things for me. It's Sailor Moon, isn't it?
Wait. It's like
Okay.
the most addicting thing ever. So,
Who wants to fucking have? Hey,
it has,
remember
like-
Sailor Moon? Sailor Moon. That's so annoying. Shut up. Shut
so
the
it's
fuck
an
up.
officially licensed Sailor Moon game, and it has like voice clips, and you've got to go through. There's like a vague storyline. It takes a long time to load, which really
It's
upsets
Bejeweled,
me.
is what it is. It's Bejeweled. Does
No,
anyone
it's
know
not.
that,
It's
that video
Sailor-
game
it's
Bejeweled?
Sailor Moon Drops.
It's
So you go through different
you have
levels.
to match the
And the
genders up.
storyline matches the first season of a TV series, so every now and then you get cutscenes.
It's a
and the
copy
villains,
of Candy Crush Saga, which in itself is a copy of Bejeweled, which I'm sure is a copy of something
But
else.
the music's really cute, and so I'm obsessed with that at the moment.
And there's this one part that I just hear over and over and over again. Suna.
I don't know what that means because
It
the audio
happens
is in Japanese.
all the time though. When does that happen?
When you fail.
Oh right. Oh, that's so weird. That's
So when you
sad.
lose a level, like Usagi comes up and she goes, Suna. I don't know why. It's really
we
cute.
get ready for a revisited and you finally say, oh, I'm finished. And when you turn around with your hair on and look at me for the first time, I always go, Suna.
Yes.
Okay, so right now I'm really, really into Lidl. It's a supermarket.
Shopping a little.
Okay, so it's a supermarket. So since we moved to Novympia Heights, there's this new supermarket down the road and it's called Lidl. Okay.
How would you describe Lidl to people maybe in America? Because I think they have them in Europe. I mean, it sells a lot of European produce, so I'm sure they have Lidl elsewhere in Europe. But I don't think they have it in America, so I don't know if there's
Is
an
it a con
equivalent.
though? Is it like Chinese food over here, which is not anything like real Chinese food? Is it like a German supermarket, but they only exist in the UK? Do they actually exist anywhere else? I don't even think it is German. Is it Swedish or...
So it's like a budget supermarket.
But the stuff isn't bad. Like a lot of it is shit, but a lot of it is actually really nice stuff.
Quality, like
And
the fresh food is nice.
Oh, there's
quality.
a boulangerie.
Yeah, and they do like there's like a greengrocers area.
There's
and then-
charcuterie. There's lingerie.
but it's so cheap. It's
There's
so cheap.
Meringue.
The problem with them is that the stores are quite small compared to like other supermarkets, so they constantly change their stock, so you can never find the same fucking thing twice. You'll be like, this pesto is so good. I want to eat this
Never
every
find
day
it
for the rest
again.
of my life, and you will not find it next time.
We found dark chocolate coated pineapple pieces, and they were gorgeous. Remember
They
those?
were so good.
I have never found them again. It's great. You do get a lot of bogans in there though.
You get a lot of
really
undesirables.
gross.
It's kind of got a reputation because it's so cheap for
flea
like
people.
just
You get in there, flea people.
Yes.
And the people working on the tills aren't great.
I feel like
I'll tell you what it is though.
Our staff aren't bad.
It's great for like trade. Like there's a lot of hot guys in the middle.
Do you think?
I think that's only specific to our one though, because we live in a very dense student population,
area.
so everyone's really young.
There's a lot of good hair.
Shirtless.
I really fucking hate that new Justin Timberlake song that was performed at the Eurovision Song Contest, and it's fucking everywhere. It's #1 like in the entire universe, and it's always on the radio. Can't stop the feeling. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Well, it's terrible if that's how it sounds.
What happened to Justin Timberlake? He used to be so smooth, so slick, so fucking cool, and now he's like some fucking just dad doing karaoke at a wedding. It's horrendous, but people love it, and I don't get it.
I've not actually heard it yet.
You are one of the lucky ones.
What's it called? Can't Stop the Feeling?
Can't Stop the Feeling.
You know, during the break for Eurovision, I was too busy voting for Australia. Who won, by the way? They came first.
No, they didn't.
Okay, I don't like James Corden.
Oh,
I feel like James Corden. Do you like James Corden?
No, but I feel like he's got a big fan base.
Yes, but let me explain something to you. Anyone from the United States who unfortunately has been, you know, James Corden's been thrust upon you like a tumor.
Yeah, people love him because he's
over
like
here.
British,
he's from here, and he was considered somewhat of an asshole. He used to really piss people off. He used to. Do you remember? Not unlike this hair that's flying around. Do you remember when he introduced Patrick Stewart at an awards ceremony, and he made this really awful joke
really awkward.
about Patrick Stewart.
What was it?
He said he was old and a bit done or whatever. So Patrick Stewart tries to sort of, you know, make a joke back, because Patrick Stewart was like, this is awkward. Why am I being introduced by someone who's like reading me? So Patrick Stewart makes a joke back. James Corden comes back on and then says something even ruder. By this point, the audience is just thinking, this is not funny. And it goes on and on and on. And he's just an asshole.
I think he goes on record to say that it was a constant like joke between them, but like actually watching it, it was uncomfortable. Like it wasn't.
I don't find him amusing. I don't think he's entertaining. No. I think he's kind of a loud, obnoxious British guy. And I think that America has sort of been like,
I just find it laughable how successful he is.
It's like Zayn. You guys, he sort of came out of a council estate skip.
No, Zayn's good.
He came out of a skip.
No, we like
He was birthed in a skip. Disclaimer, probably wasn't birthed in a skip.
I can't remember her name, but I think her name was Candace, the Chewbacca mask woman. And
yes!
I just think she's so adorable. I absolutely love it. If you guys haven't seen, everyone's seen it. I'll explain it anyway. There's this viral video of this mum, and she's sat in her car, and she takes about 10 minutes to explain that she's bought something from the store and she's really excited and she wants to show you, but you have to be patient because she can't get it out of the box, and it's not for her kids, it's for herself. Her kids are going to play with it, she's not an arsehole, but it's not for her kids, it's hers. So she finally gets it out, and it's this Chewbacca, this plastic Chewbacca mask, and she puts it on, and fair enough, it is kind of amazing. When you speak, it recognises the sound, it opens the mouth like a puppet, and then if you hold the mouth open, it goes rah, and she just thinks it's so hilarious.
Can we rewind to your impression of Chewbacca?
So funny.
Can you do your Chewbacca impression again? I am currently super into Sia.
Oh, okay.
She's a lady who sings. She's from Australia, and she I don't know when it was. It was kind of like a month or so ago. I was thinking about this. Someone was like, oh, do you like Sia? And I was just like, oh yeah, I quite like Sia. And then I was walking home and I realised that my playlist was pretty much entirely Sia. It was Unstoppable, it was Elastic Heart, it's Broken Glass, it's Chandelier, Big Girls Cry. It was all of these, and I just stopped. I suddenly realised like, this has turned into a thing. Like,
Sia's #1 fan.
Like I did not realise that song Perfume is so sick. She writes like everything. She-Wolf, I've got like I don't know when it happened, but I have not liked anyone so much since Avlav.
Also, if you live in the States, I fucking hate you because you get the opportunity to see her live.
Well, you don't hate them, don't be so rude.
No, I do. I hate you.
You might as well have gone.
I have got written down here, Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh yes, that's a good one.
We are busy watching season 2 of I Am Kate because I do think it is a very interesting documentary, but it just makes it more and more clear.
Documentary strong.
Makes it more and more clear how much of an absolute twat she is. Just an absolute. She is a narcissistic, deluded Burke. She is the biggest disappointment for the LGBT community.
I said this the other day. Alaska said this once, and I think it's great, that she is proof that just because you are trans, it doesn't mean you're a hero.
I started to, when she first did the Vanity Fair cover, like everyone else who didn't read the article, we were like, yes, Caitlyn, this is amazing. Oh my God, we've got a spokesperson. It's gonna be so cool. And then, like,
and she started speaking.
Yes, exactly. But then, like, halfway through the first season of I Am Kate, you start to go, hang on a minute. This isn't cool. I didn't like how she spoke to the Kardashians. I didn't like how she spoke to Chris. And I especially didn't like the finale of season 1, where she makes a point about saying how she doesn't think it's right that when you change your name, that no one really celebrates that. No one really has the opportunity to throw a big party. No one really does anything. So what I'm gonna do is rub it in everyone's faces that they didn't do that, didn't have the opportunity to, by having a massive celebrity-filled party, all about me.
It was like a naming ceremony.
I mean, for fuck's sake.
I mean, I don't know.
Privilege does not cover it.
It's more of the, that didn't really irk me so much. It's just the fact that she's so naive.
I don't like that she is incapable of having a discussion with anyone. She gets an idea into her head, and then it's that or nothing.
Okay, so something I'm super fucking, I have such a hatred for is like clickbait stuff on like social media, like Facebook and stuff, where you go on it and the entire thing is just adverts.
And you have to click next, but then one of the banner adverts has next on it.
You have to click next to go on to the next thing, and it'll be one picture, but you have to click next 3 times to get all the information out of the picture. And the worst thing about it is the shit they post, and I'm talking about like roasted.com, answers.com,
if you're one of those people
that shares them, because you can't fucking understand that stuff is just bogus. It's just bullshit.
If you're one of those people that when you see these links on Facebook and you comment just a brief summary of what it is without actually having to click on it, I like you. I am loving at the moment Amir Haddad's album. He was the French Eurovision entry for 2016, and his album is on iTunes, and it's just so cool. It's mostly in French. I think there's only the odd word in English, a bit like K-pop, and it's just really, really cool. I hate it when like these artists have like a lead single and that's like the best song on the album. There's so many tracks on this that I like, so I'm in love with that at the moment.
His song was for Eurovision.
Cherche.
I'm surprised that Jay Cherche did not do better than it did. It came, what, sort of 6th or something? And, you know, we thought it might even enter the top 3. I think I said probably top 3.
The problem is though, like, you'll never hear them in the States or in the UK because it's not in
French.
English.
It's all French, which, you know...
And we have a horrible habit of not listening to any music that's not in English.
Because most people are sort of too busy watching fucking, the Jersey Shore... No, what is ours called? Geordie Shore.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh!
Flat as a witch's tit. I quit unexpectedly. So my last good thing is Jurassic World,
which
the
works
game.
so brilliantly and has no bugs.
Look at this is my game currently. So here's my park. There's so much money to be got off of everything. Oh, that was someone's Instagram liking something. That's awkward. I love Jurassic Park. I don't know if I've ever mentioned before that I'm quite into dinosaurs, and therefore I like Jurassic Park. It's a very, very simple game. It's a very simple game.
It looks a bit like
it's less fucking obnoxious.
World and Pokemon.
It is exactly that. So you build a park,
then you like fight dinosaurs and evolve them and level them up.
You do, yes. Well, whose one is this? Mine or yours?
Well, you're on it all the time, so I like watch it over your shoulder.
Yes, I know, like and it's very sophisticated. It's very cute. It's nothing like Schumer
all over my face. My last thing that I hate at the moment, and probably will hate forever now, because I'm out of like giving her chances, is Azealia Banks.
Oh, good one.
I'm just so done with her. I was done with her a while ago, but like I'm now really so done with her. I can't even, I'm not interested in anyone who goes, oh, but her music's really good. I don't care. She is the scourge of society. She's disgusting. She's absolutely disgusting.
It's the same reason you shouldn't listen to Chris Brown. Just don't listen to these people. Don't support these people.
Do not give these people money. It's one thing being like a bit of a bitch, and it's one thing like being shady to people. But the stuff that she says is racist. It is homophobic. It's disgusting, the stuff that she says. It's so abhorrent. I cannot even believe. I'm so glad that Twitter just like blocked her, and she's not allowed to perform at these like music festivals anymore. I'm so happy that it does have a backlash.
And she hides behind, like I was doing, you know, I'm trying to make a point here about how, you know, if you're not white, you're fucked. Like by calling that one same dude. I'm not even going to repeat it. Oh.
Fuck off.
Doesn't
I'm
bear
sorry.
repeating.
You really could have been so successful and you fucked it up, and it's your own stupidity because you're a twat.
What are you into, hun? My last thing that I don't like is cats.
Oh.
I don't like cats.
That's awkward because 2 of my friends have just gotten cats.
Do you mean that they're in a couple, so that's 2 of them?
Cat's just got a cat, and Rosie and Tim have just got a cat.
Cat has got a cat.
Cat and Nathan have just got a cat.
That's like
called
Catception.
Beelzebub.
Right, okay, but shut up, because this is my one, and I fucking hate
like
them.
cats.
Right, cats are assholes, first of all. They fucking don't give a shit about you. No, I don't care what you say. They don't give a shit about you. They don't know who you are. They'd leave you in a fucking heartbeat.
That's not true.
They'd scratch the shit out of you. They'll bite you. They shit on the floor. They stink. There's hair everywhere. We're allergic, by the way, so let's just shut that down. Dogs are so cute, though, but cats are not good.
I love cats. I've always grown up with cats, so I love cats.
I mean, the only good thing cats have ever done for the world is provide the world with the word pussy, which is quite just a funny word, if we're being honest.
That's disgusting.
Well, don't be rude. That's misogynist.
Comment down below if you agree or disagree with any of the things that we've just said.
Our favourites.
If you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, also let us know, because I think it's quite a fun little thing. Maybe we'll do one next month.
Yes, we will. Our favourites. Current favourites, current not favourites.
Current, yes.
Currants and raisins are nice as well.